We are live and we are in the studio together. It's kind of nice, isn't it?
Yeah, just like old times.
What?
Just your tag.
My tag is up.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Share Den Podcast. This is episode number 85. We are clicking them off like nobody's business. And we welcome you. And, you know, I was actually watching the podcast Wednesday when I was driving home from Traverse City.
You were watching it?
Well, I had it on my phone. I was on the expressway. I brought it up. I listened to it.
Oh.
But you know what I did? Because I stopped at the rest area in Claire because I'm old and I have to pee. I hit the share as I was watching. Did you know you could do that? You could do that right now if you wanted to. Okay. We got a lot to cover today. I mean, pictures of my vacation and everything else. But first question is,
holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
Really?
I just thought of that before go time. I thought of this drop.
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
You know what that's from?
No. What?
One of your favorite movies. Oh, I don't know if it is. Willy Wonka.
What do you mean? One of my favorite movies?
I don't know. I thought you liked
I don't know either.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. When the girl's face started turning purple.
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
Anyway, Sharon had some surgery this week, and we weren't sure she was going to be able to go today because are you going to show day one, the one you sent me?
Well, I mean, so back in June, I went for my annual scan.
Right.
And you know, I mean, I had like bigger spots on my face that I was kind of, I was actually had one spot on my back, which is why I really went in. And those all ended up not being anything. And then I just said, well, how do you like my new mole under my nose? And she's like, what? And I pointed it out and she's like, no offense, but you're a little too old to be growing new moles. She's like, so we're going to have to take that and biopsy it. And I said, okay.
Okay. So that was, when was that?
That
Tuesday?
was in June.
Oh.
That was back in June. And so then they scheduled me for Mohs because it came back positive for basal cell carcinoma.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to go in on Tuesday morning. And they went in not once, but they came back 10 minutes later. They had to go back in deeper. And then they had to put a layer of stitches inside the skin and outside the skin.
Yeah.
So now I have to wear this bandage for a week. But the thing is like my stitches, because the hole was like a centimeter or something like that.
Oh,
I'm sorry for those.
There it is here.
Holy Toledo, what's happening to your face?
But
did you turn your glasses on purpose?
Did I turn them?
Yeah, they look like they're kind of crooked a little bit, like they're, you know, and I thought, oh my gosh, she's trying to make it funnier.
No. Really? No, heck no.
Okay.
I had to have 2 rounds of like numbing because she came back in. She's like, we're going to give a little more numbing. And I'm like, why? This is still, she was like, you know.
Yeah.
They had to go bigger around. So he pulled the skin up and down.
No, you're telling them, not me.
No, I'm telling you too.
You already did. I know the whole story.
What did he do?
He pulled the skin up and down, and he did a wonderful job to have it go right along her nose line where it joins her face.
Yeah. Dr. Kuba
Jr.
And he was intrigued by a podcast.
Oh.
He was asking me all kinds of questions. And then he's like, well, what's the name of your podcast? And I said, DennyRadio Podcast. And he's like, as in Denny Schaefer.
And then he said, where do I sign up?
Well, he was asking me all kinds of questions. And then he stopped after that.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah. So shout out to him and his staff. They were wonderful. So far, so good. You know, got to keep it so it doesn't get infected. I'm on an antibiotic to keep infection away. But I'll tell you
You're not showing that other picture where he looks like Marge Simpson?
No, I look like Fred Flintstone.
Okay,
my lip was so swollen.
Okay.
I could barely even get my toothbrush up under my gum, you know, to get my gums and all of that the next day. It was sore, it was swollen. And then when the numbness wore off, it was really kind of painful. And right now, like, I don't have like feeling like right through here. It's weird. Like,
when will you be able
They
to
wouldn't-
make
they
out with
wouldn't-
me again?
they wouldn't have been would they have cut a nerve in that area?
No, there's no nerve. Don't even think about that. You're good. No nerve.
All I know is this.
When can you
What-
make out again? Did you get
No,
clearance?
No, I didn't get clearance. I go see.
I'll call him.
I go see Holly back in 6 months. But
Oh, that'll be about
when
right.
I think about this, I'm like, people actually pay to have this done. Like, I'm thinking all Hollywood with their facelifts and all of that. I'm thinking, I haven't left the house. Well, yesterday I had a really bad headache all day long, and I don't know if that was related or not, but
I think they did a great job, and you're on your way to being back. And I wasn't sure you're going to do it today, so thank you for sucking it up and being a trooper.
mhm.
All right, we have one of our latest T-shirt winners, and she looks very handsome. She's at Disney Hollywood Studios. That is Lori Smith.
Yes.
Right there. Lori, you've never looked more attractive in your life than you do right now wearing that shirt. So, boom. And what's her fanny who won the other day? We'll get that in the mail here at some point.
Judy.
Jody.
What's her fanny? Yeah.
She lives in beautiful Mulberry.
Yep.
Millbury. You know what we ought to do one of these times? Just show up at somebody's house and do it.
Do what?
Drop it off. Are you going to be home? And then we just show up, go live. That'd be a special treat.
That would be a special
But
treat.
it better have beverages. All right, our sponsor. No, I'm sorry. Trivia first. We have a trivia question. Then our awesome sponsor, John Castillo. Trivia question is, which is the only state capital named for a vice president?
Vice
Vice
president. So be thinking about that one without looking it up.
Gosh, I don't even know. All right, let's hit it. Johnny Castillo, awesome sponsor. Thank you, Johnny Castillo. He is all the rest of the year. He owns Fridays, so that is awesome.
He has sponsored.
From get-go,
Yeah.
from the get-go.
I mean, because we only did what, 2 or 3
That's it.
in
And-
January, and then we started right away in February with sponsors. So yeah.
All right, trivia answer.
So
I don't know why this came to mind.
which
But
is the only state capital named for a vice president, people?
The name that came, and I don't even know if it was vice president, was Jackson
Okay.
to me.
So let's see.
Oh, look at Shannon from way
Tam-
out in California.
Tammy is saying Cleveland.
Cleveland is
Terry's
not
saying
the Cleveland
not
is not the
sure.
capital. It's Columbus is the capital of Ohio. So
Dude, where have you been? I literally just said to Denny yesterday, where has LDJ been? Grover, Cleveland. He was once a vice president.
okay, yes, he was, but it's Columbus. And your answer is Jefferson City, Missouri. Okay, Jackson. I had the J right.
You did have the J right.
Do I get anything for that?
Let's see here. Of the U.S. capital cities, only one is named after a person who held the role of vice president. And that was Thomas Jefferson, who served under John Adams from 1797 to 1801 as the country's second ever vice president. Now, Jefferson City is one of just 4 state capitals named after a former U.S. president. That's why I said make sure it's U.S. or vice president.
Okay.
Right. Read them. The others are Jackson, Mississippi,
See, I heard Jackson. I thought Jackson.
Madison, Wisconsin, Lincoln, Nebraska, after Abraham Lincoln. So,
There you
and
go.
then Jefferson City. So there you go.
All right, love the trivia. Okay.
People do.
So if you love The Office like we did, we watched the heck out of that show. Anyway, and well, that's why Olivia got Paramount Plus, so she could keep watching it. Anyway, so they're doing the same people, virtually the same people. They have a new show coming out September 4th. It's called The Paper, and it's set in Toledo, Ohio, in case you didn't know. And according to the story, the beloved mockumentary universe is here in Toledo. NBC just dropped the first trailer for The Paper, a new comedy series set in T-Town following the chaotic efforts of a struggling local newspaper staffed by first-time volunteer reporters. The Paper blends the awkward humor, heartfelt charm that made The Office hit, blah, blah, blah. But there's a lot of, Glass City references, Toledo references. So why don't we just show the trailer and let it do the talking?
And Facebook, we don't own the rights to this music.
We don't.
Innovate sells products made out of paper, toilet tissue, toilet seat protectors, and local newspapers. And that is in order of quality.
Here is one of my articles I'm particularly proud of. I'm scrolling, and I'm learning a lot.
It's gonna take a little time while you're waiting like a factory line.
My name is Ned Sampson. I am your new editor-in-chief.
Have you read this paper?
Uh-huh.
How do you think it compares to any other paper?
It sucks. But we are going to make it better. I hope it's not too disruptive to have me come in and sort of shake everything up.
Oh, no, don't be so self-defecating.
Welcome, volunteers, to your first staff meeting as reporters for the Toledo Truth Teller. How many of you have actually written for a paper before?
I wrote a paper in junior high.
Not quite the same thing.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
I'm in a group text.
This is terrific. Let's show them how it's done. 7 highly motivated, tenacious Buckeyes are out there hunting for news. You'd be a fool to bet against that.
Not again. I'm not agreeing to any of this. I will make this unusable. Use that.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
That looked pretty good. I was nervous because we've known about this for a couple months now that it was coming, but no trailer. And I'm like, they must be having issues with the show because they don't have a trailer. Normally they have something. Well, now we finally got the trailer and it looks pretty good.
But don't they have to record, things to get a trailer? I mean, they can't.
It takes months to do these shows, so they're done. They're way done. They just didn't put out a trailer till now. 3 weeks away,
Right.
And now you got to have Peacock. Do we have Peacock?
I think so.
Okay. I know what you don't have, which I don't want to go down that road today. But I get back from vacation, no ESPN, no FanDuel Sports. So that means no Tigers, no Pistons, no Red Wings, no Maction, college football, nothing on ESPN. No Pardon the Interruption. No PTI. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad, people. It's bad. So I called Buckeye and I said, hey, how much are you going to be discounting my bill? And the guy who was having a challenge with the English language, I put you on hold, puts me on hold, comes back. So they're going to discount us $3 a month, according to that dude.
Is that $1 per station?
Just till the end of the year.
Because is it Channel 24? They dropped
Channel 24 is
too.
out. But ESPN and FanDuel just hurts me to the core, man. That means tonight, Tarek Skubal with the Tigers. But I'm going to start a free trial with Fubo or YouTube TV today. So I'll have it. But the Lions are on tonight, so I'll probably watch them. But anywho.
Well, let's hope they play better than last time.
Well, it was preseason. So none of the starters played. Jared Goff never played. Amon-Ra St. Brown never played. Aiden Hutchinson never played. They weren't even dressed.
Aiden's back though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stacy's saying switch to YouTube.
You got to pay extra for FanDuel on YouTube. It's an extra $20, and YouTube's already $80. So that takes me to $100.
Dan is saying
Too much.
Have YouTube TV. It's amazing and it's affordable.
But it's $80, Dan, and then it's another $20 to get FanDuel.
which is still way less than what we pay Buckeye.
But you will also have to pay for your internet. It's not just TV. You got to have internet. So
What is Tammy saying?
she loves the podcast.
Sounds like your wife gets an extra vacation.
I don't know what any of that means.
Leanne on Netflix is hilarious. Is she the comedian, Kathy? I've seen her. I see her on like Instagram. Too bad the new TV show isn't on NBC, only Peacock. Yes.
See, that's interesting. Why wouldn't it be on regular network TV? Maybe they're using it to draw people to subscribe to Peacock, because that's where we're headed, people. YouTube TV, all that stuff, it's going away. It's all going to be apps. Denny is a sports radio guy. Your station should cover your cable at home. Ha!
Well, you could Denny Radio.
Well, no, we do. We write it off. We write parts of it off.
Right.
Not a lot, but
Right.
we do.
All right, let's see here. Let's just go down real quick.
Happy
Happy FriYay
FriYay,
to
Miss
Terry, Rick,
Let's do this.
Shannon, Tammy,
Hello, Tammy. Cool.
Judy. Very
Judy, you're
cool.
gonna get your
She
shirt
is our
soon.
t-shirt. Yes, surgery went well. Oh, okay.
Wrong answer.
Um,
Love that Johnny Castillo theme music. Makes me want to get cremated. Low Dojo's back.
yeah, he's back.
LDJ.
Shannon, incognito Facebook page. Yes. Oh,
I know he
I had to
does.
get my confidence back after being cut down so many times. I didn't cut you down, dude.
He's trying to keep it
PG
PG.
rated.
Save that for the 2:00 show. Low Dojo.
All right. Yes. Oh, she's
binge-worthy.
saying yes, it's binge worthy. So okay.
Okay.
Well, Frontier was across the street hooking
Yesterday,
somebody up, and
but-
they're through our community. So
they are. We may go there. I'm waiting to see, and I'm going to talk to the neighbors and see
mean,
if
but
they have it.
But the thing is when you look at all the stations we have right now that we don't even come close to ever even watching or using.
I know.
So if we just kind of meal package together what you want, what I want. I mean, I don't even watch HGTV anymore.
I guarantee you, once we get all the apps that we want, it's going to be virtually the same.
I only
same
really
bill.
watch a couple.
Okay.
Although I did watch The Untouchables yesterday
I'm on a mission.
Paramount Plus
Oh,
because I'm still watching Cheers.
Touchables is
The
such a great
Untouchables.
show.
Never seen that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
what
Kevin
a
Costner.
cast!
Kevin Costner's so good. It's based on a
Robert
true
De
story.
Niro. Well, I know Capone.
I know.
Robert. I can't even believe that stuff happened. Robert De Niro, Sean Connery, Kevin Costner, Andy Garcia. I
know.
mean, it
They're
doesn't
cool.
get any better than that.
It's an all-time great movie.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show a couple of pictures here of my of the vacay, and then we'll get to today's topic. And I just experienced it. That is okay. So we stayed. My sister and Ron, they booked this place called the 70s Lodge. It's up there, not far from America's Carpet Barn, by the way,
In Traverse City.
in Traverse City, and we all stayed there, the siblings. And so when you drive up, boom, they got a brand new 4 pickleball courts. So that's first pick. Next pick.
Did you guys play pickleball?
No, some of Mary's friends came over to play and they needed a 4th. And I said, no, not until I get my knee done. So the 70s Lodge is based on all 70s memorabilia, TV shows, everything.
Mhm.
So this is one of the themed bedrooms. This is the Laugh-In bedroom. So this is the one I stayed in. And if you watch the show Laugh-In, next one, that you know how they had the doors they would open
Oh
and
my
the stars would be
gosh,
there.
That is hilarious.
That's Artie Johnson.
So they
Very
had little
interesting.
doors on the wall.
They had Joanne Worley and what's her fanny? The blonde.
Yeah.
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 Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was kind of cool. And then they had other themed rooms like that one. That is the Charlie's Angels room. So there
That's
you go.
funny.
It is. And then they had a Partridge Family room. They had a Brady Bunch room. They had I Dream of Jeannie, which I can't believe I didn't take a picture of. I might have, but I didn't post it. It is pretty amazing. But this is the game room with the ping pong and the air hockey and the pool and all of that, foosball. and they had classic arcade games.
Oh, fun.
I was killing it
Yeah.
on Galaga, just killing it. It was awesome. Next pick is of us on the party bus going to Earth, Wind, and Fire. DennyRadio representing with my shirt. Next picture is, this is a guy at the show right across from me. I sat on the aisle. He had his iPad out the entire time doing something. So he either worked for the venue.
It looks like he's looking up vacations. Maybe he's a real estate agent.
I don't know. He had a VIP lanyard on, and he had that thing going all night until the end. And then finally he set it out. And one time when everybody stood up, he actually stood up. And I'm like, I so wanted to say something, but I'm just like, I didn't. I was just so fascinated by that. Anyway.
Maybe he's security, do you think?
Okay. Yeah. 3,000 white people, all over 60 at an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert. You better have some security there.
Hate is hate. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't know age.
Next pick. There's the venue, the at Interlaken, whatever it is, their auditorium. Seats about, I don't know, 3,500 maybe. Nice venue. And then the last picture is me and Earth, Wind, and Fire behind me wearing my DennyRadio shirt. So there you go. Cool. It was an awesome show. And thank you, Mary and Ron. And it's good seeing everybody. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Okay. There you go.
Excellent. I know quite a few of our friends saw Earth, Wind, and Fire at the zoo.
Yep.
The same week.
They're a great show. Yeah. Phil Bailey is still hitting the high notes, man. It's hard to believe. Dude's, I think he's 74 or something, maybe.
And his son's in the band now. Because we saw
he's been in the
years
band.
ago.
Yeah, he's been in the band for
at
a
the
while.
zoo.
Yeah.
And the son was in the band then.
Yeah, it was a great show. And it was just them. They came out, they started playing, boom.
Where did I just see Sabrina Carpenter had them come up on the stage with her?
Oh yeah, I read that too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
They came
meshing the generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Frontier Fiber is way cheaper than Buckeye. Well, that's probably where we're going, Stacy. Here's my question, Stacy. Did they give you like a crazy low price and then after 3 months it doubles or triples? Because that's what I'm worried about. There you go. So put that in there.
What is Terry saying?
If you switch to Frontier Internet, they have a deal. If you sign up for YouTube TV, you save $120. There's sure a discounted $10 a month for the first year. Oh, wow. Oh, tell them you referred me, so you get a kickback, Terry. Is that what you're saying? Well, I think you can also go through Verizon, because our Verizon owns Frontier.
Right.
Verizon owns Frontier. So when I was in doing our cell phone, she said, what do you have for cable or internet? So I'm going to reach out to my Verizon rep. I forgot to do that, but I'm going to do that today.
But that's what my sister has. And remember, she was, because it was out.
Who?
There was no
Frontier?
No, the Verizon internet.
No, it's not Verizon Internet. It's Frontier Internet, owned by Verizon.
Yeah, but they don't.
Verizon, the company, owns Frontier.
I know.
So it's not Verizon Internet. It's Frontier.
Okay.
They're the parent company. Okay. There you go. There's my my picks. And now we have the topic. Today's topic, extremely unhygienic things we still do. And
reading about this, I think of some things right off the top of my head, but when I was reading the article that you sent, it was like, whoo, things you don't think about.
Yeah. Well, for me, before we tell you about what the internet says, because we touch a lot of nasty, things. When I was going in studio and I was doing the morning show, mic protection.
Yeah.
So I brought my own,
right?
We call them mic condoms, but they're mic covers. And that was one, because those microphones, you got 4 or 5 people talking in them every day. And so they're gross.
So since I share mine with other people that come here, should this be washed?
The mic cover?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, but you can see there's the mic covers at the station would be dirty and gross.
Ugh.
So
Disgusting.
if you feel more comfortable, yes, absolutely. But the other thing that comes to mind is there's sometimes, especially if you're like at the airport or somewhere, you just need a drink. And drinking fountains are just gross.
Yeah. Well, drinking fountains are one of the number one ways to get mono.
Is it really?
We learned that when Olivia got mono. Yeah.
Really?
Well, I learned that.
See, I always, if I use a drinking fountain, I'll turn it on with my elbow. I'll turn it on with my elbow, see where it goes. I'm looking at the flow and making sure it's not touching, making sure the flow
I
is
know, but
free.
some people put their mouth right up to that thing.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't.
I know, but the germs are like hitting where their mouth was.
No, the
isn't it?
germs are on the metal. They're not on the water because it's new water. So when as long as it's not touching the metal in the bottom, like when you see it coming out, I risk it if I need a drink that bad, if I'm just so thirsty. But drinking fountains for me. ATM machines. It's another one I never think about. But now, since I carry hand sanitizer with me in the van,
Yeah.
I'm always using it after I go to the ATM. And I mean, door handles in public. You go to the bathroom, you go to the men's room. I love the push doors. Don't like the ones you got to grab.
Well, that's like every establishment. Whenever I walk into a restaurant
Yeah.
or the bank or whatever, I will usually take my strongest finger.
Your
and
middle
go-
finger, so you're flipping off the
and
audience.
I will go to the bottom of the handle
Flipping
and
you
I will
off.
pull it open. You guys are like opening the door for me, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I always do that because I'm a gentleman. I'm willing to get sick to be a gentleman for
you
you.
gotta lick your fingers. But
Yeah, I don't do that.
when we went through Sheetz drive-through and they had that push screen for the food menu,
Yeah.
that was disgusting. But you know what? ATMs, same thing.
Same.
You know,
And what did I do after I got the food? I used my hand sanitizer. There you go. And something I just did before the podcast. Today's trash day in the condo.
Yeah.
I went out and grabbed both the garbage cans, the recyclables and the trash, brought them up to the garage. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what we're talking about. This gross friggin'
don't you do that every time?
well, you mean wash my hands right after? Not always.
Mm.
Not always.
And then you come and you touch the doorknob, and then
Yeah.
you know it's yeah.
Yep. So there you go. Those are some of mine. Now, do you have more? Or do you want me to go down the line of the internet, what the internet says, or you guys putting yours in the comments so we can rate them?
Well,
And are you sharing while you're watching?
one of the things that I can't, you know, and you know this because it's one of your favorite places to go that I don't like to go to because I don't like to go to a restaurant where the floors are either slimy or sticky or they have not been swept from the people before, where there's chips and food and debris, half-eaten hot dogs, whatever, kids' food down below that you're hitting with your feet.
Mhm.
Or opening up a menu and it's stuck together. Or, I mean, we just up in Ann Arbor, I had to hand that menu to that woman because there was barbecued sauce. Even Olivia and Josh were grossed out by that. So,
Hopcat. Ask for another
you
one.
know, I mean, but that's like, you know, condiments are a big thing. Like the restaurants that have all the condiments and you're sitting there touching, do those get wiped off in between every time? They should.
They
That should be
don't.
the busser's job.
Well, I know, but you're taking a chance. Thank God. Thank you, Lord. You give us strong immune systems and you take hopefully probiotics and other oregano and other stuff to keep your immune system high, because if not, you get sick every time you go out to eat.
And the other thing with
Because,
hand
I mean,
sanitizer is it doesn't get under fingernails.
Okay, fine.
That's one study that they've discovered with that.
But I mean, when you pour ketchup on your burger and whatever, or on your fries, and then you got the ketchup bottle goo, and then you grab your burger, and it's like, it's a wonder we're not all dead.
Well, some people that we know, they will wash their hands after touching a menu. And there's one restaurant in particular where, God love them, they were, you know, doing the high with the iPads as the way to.
Yeah, they stopped that.
And so you're sitting there punching iPad to look at the menu and you see what you want. And it was just, you know, and you can see the greasy
Oh, yeah.
fingers from the time before.
Right. And you know why they do the iPads? That way you order it right from the iPad and you don't really need a server. You just need somebody to bring out your food. So it was a test to see how it would go, and it failed miserably.
But you know what? It's actually a good idea monetary wise, because how much does it cost to print up a full new menu every time you make a menu change, as opposed to electronic?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just do it on the app.
Well, a lot of restaurants, they give you the QR code and you scan for the menu. So you don't even get a menu, which I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with that.
What about when people grab your phone?
Nobody grabs my phone. Who grabs my phone?
Someone just grabbed mine the other day.
I had Josh grab mine yesterday to do something for me. Say, hey, do this because I was driving. So he goes, I got you. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, so that's number one, touching sticky condiment bottles at a restaurant table. Who does this? Licking your fingers when you're counting money or you're turning pages.
I think turning pages.
Yeah.
Because if a page is stuck together, but money, I mean, isn't that what those little rubber finger things are for?
Yeah, when you're working,
you just happen to have one around.
When you're a bank teller.
Yeah.
Anyway, now here's what I never thought of, and I do this, so I'm guilty. Pulling a tortilla out of the bag, and then you put it on top of the package that you just pulled it out. You don't set it on your countertop, but the outside of the packaging is probably much worse than your counter.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that now that I read this. Sometimes I'll take a paper towel and I'll lay it on the paper towel or the plate itself, put it on there, but I have laid it on the packaging.
Of course, the other morning I came walking out and Dash is just sitting there on the top of our counter chilling like he owned the place.
Well, that was the other one that we were going to get to at some point is pets go everywhere. Cats mainly. Yeah. And, they got germs.
Gas pump. Yes, Stacy. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I always use my hand sanitizer on the gas pump right after. Always.
And check for the, scan. Yeah, I saw that. Check for the credit card scanner on those gas pumps too.
Well, now, the Costco, it's a tap. You don't even put the card in anymore. No. Tommy drinks out of the fountain and gargles with Jack Daniels. Yeah. Very smart man, Tommy. I ate a lot of dirt and worms. I'm all set with anything that comes up today.
Yep.
There you go.
My grandmother used to too. Eat the dirt and worms?
Who knows? How about this one? Never thought of this, but I've done it. Eating while bowling. When you bowl.
Mm-hmm.
People think the grossest thing about bowling are the shoes. Probably the ball. Putting your fingers in the ball. Everybody else's fingers in the ball. There you go. Bowling balls.
Woo! Yeah, we have done that a few times at Forest View.
Yeah. Well, I bring my own ball, but it's still dirty.
Yeah.
The only thing is since my knees are bad, once I get my left knee done this November and I'm healed, so next year I want to see if I can bowl because I love to bowl. Bowling's fun.
So here was one about ketchup. So I guess restaurants will do this. It's called marrying. Did you read that in the article?
I did not.
So it's when you take a half used bottle of ketchup and then you take a new bottle and squirt it in there.
Yeah.
To fill it up.
Right.
But that old stuff, like someone said something about the old stuff has probably been sitting at the bottom for a year because it doesn't get used. So then they kind of outlawed or whatever about it's called marrying. But someone posted that I saw a lady put ketchup on her burger and then lick the opening of the bottle before putting the cap back on.
Okay.
Bon appetit.
And that's a woman? Sounds like a guy move.
Yeah. Oh, please.
No.
No, I mean, like,
because guys are grosser than women, except for
I don't know about that, but...
Tammy's grandma. Click on hers. My grandma used to lick her fingers to turn the pages and count money. Then she would lick her fingers to clean our faces. So grandmas do, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Another thing, scrolling on your phone while on the toilet. You do that? You never take your phone in there?
Not really.
I do all the time. Not washing your bedding enough or at all. Putting your filthy suitcase on your bed. I did that the other day.
You do that every time, and especially the roller ones. And it's like that just rolled through an entire airport out in the parking lot. And guess who cleans all the bedding all the time?
The maid?
Yeah, the maid.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank her for me. Let's see. Wearing your outside shoes inside at home.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one. Ice machines, like at a hotel.
Now, hold on a minute.
Those are gross.
Now, hold on a minute.
What?
The shoes,
Yeah.
inside, outside. Okay, Olivia.
Is she messing with us?
Yes, she's nice Band-Aid.
Nice Band-Aid,
I'm going to
girl.
pull it off and do a close-up of my stitches if you don't leave me alone. And you can't post pictures. Haha. So
I could hold them up, though.
No, you couldn't. Anyway, okay, wearing shoes inside. So that was one of the things, like showing respect in somebody's house. Like, do you wear them in the home? Do you leave them at the door? Remember we talked about that months ago?
Mm-hmm.
And a perfect example is when I went into a local establishment's bathroom, urine all around the floor, around the toilet, on the floor around the toilet.
Right.
And I'm trying to like sidestep whatever so I'm not.
Were you in the men's room?
Well, it's multi-sex, so it's man or woman.
Oh, okay. It's universal.
Male, yeah. So and I thought, ooh, that, like, you're dragging that into your home. I don't want that.
Again, God gave us an immune system. So thank you, Lord, for that. I take my shoes off probably 90% of the time.
I'd like to never happy Friday to you too, Holly. Yeah, well, that's the nice thing about not having carpet in the condo.
That's true.
So what about salad tongs at like the all you can eat? Well,
that's one of them.
in
That's one of
general.
them. They say buffets.
Yeah.
Buffets with, touching the tongs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's another one.
Salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, yeah. Here's one I never thought of. Sticking your grubby, unwashed hands in a bigger bag of snacks that's being shared by multiple people. Never thought of that. You got just a bag on a buffet line or whatever. You're at a cookout or whatever. Most people have it in a bowl, but some don't.
Yeah.
You reach in a bag and you put it on. You reach in, get a couple because I need 2 handfuls of snacks. Never thought of that.
Well, a lot of people. Well, let me say this: we have friends that will not go to potlucks or buffets because you just don't know if someone could have picked something off the floor and stuck it in their crock pot or licked the spoon or, not washed hands.
Who are you
blah, blah,
potlucking
blah.
with? Do you not trust your family and your friends to potluck?
Yes, exactly. Already talked about that, Olivia.
Yeah, but not anymore.
The
It's all
floors.
been redone, remodeled, looks awesome. Stop bashing them.
Porta potties.
Porta potties.
I'm with you on that,
Yeah,
Kathy.
porta potties. Can't imagine sitting down.
I use Croc for inside the house.
He wears his Crocs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to get a pair of inside socks or inside shoes for just support because I wear my slippers all the time. And my
Well-
last masseuse was like, you should really be something.
Well, Crocs aren't good for your feet either, according to Dr. Bruce, my podiatrist. He's retired now, by the way. Anyway,
Wow, that was a short span, wasn't it? Didn't he just announce to you that he was retiring?
yeah, he retired the end of July.
Oh.
What is it?
Is he watching the podcast?
I don't know. I haven't seen him on there. So anyway, if you're going to get inside shoes, make sure they're shoes that have some support. That's
Right.
my point. Slippers, no support.
And I
Crocs,
have a
no
high
support.
arch, so I need to find something.
That supports the high arch.
Yeah.
All right, there
my
you go.
Dancer feet.
All right, we to video time now.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you about Monday, a possible discussion.
This is a very short, funny, so don't look away.
I won't.
They could probably pull this off with a bicycle.
See
That's
what?
fun.
They could probably pull this off with a bicycle.
Where was he when I was staging?
That is funny. Another good video, honey. Thank you for that.
And that's like all of 10 seconds.
All right.
Oh, hold on. What is Sally saying? You never know if their kitchen is clean. The person that made the food, I'm not a fan of cookouts. See?
You people.
When did we become such germaphobes? Was it like
I
that
am
back
not.
in the day?
Listen, I'll go to your cookout. Anybody? I'll go to your cookout. I'll go to your potluck. I'll bring a dish to pass. One time I brought an empty dish to pass. So I just had, it was empty, being Mr. Funny. I don't worry about that. Live your life. You're gonna get sick. Anyway. Monday, our possible discussion.
Oh.
You're on a 12-hour road trip. You can only listen to one singer in the car or van or whatever it is on a 12-hour road trip. So that's, well, you can get to,
Ooh,
it'd
I
be
know.
like here to Fort Myers.
Like a singular singer,
Just a singer.
not a band.
Not a band.
Oh, come on.
Who do you pick?
It has to be a singular artist.
That's what it says. You can only
Well, I
listen
know,
to
but
one
can't we make
singer.
up our own rule?
I guess we can. So we're gonna have some fun with music on Monday, or unless something breaks.
Musical Monday.
Unless something breaks over the weekend, and all that. So there you go.
All right.
That's all I got. Please share. Thank you, Johnny Castillo. You are awesome. Thank you, and have a great weekend. Be safe, everybody.